Softly hit to third. Hayes to first. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, designated hitter Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman up and throwing. Bednar getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 with the count. Ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just missed. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Tapped softly on the ground. Connor Falefa fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now for the
Yankees.
bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
41.
Tim Hill. This is his first appearance of the season. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds.
Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Hill ready to fire now. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish. Safe at second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Horwitz at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
That's
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Connor Falefa brings it in. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. Really important at-bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Here's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Backed off the plate that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, two outs. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And now it's filled up.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Volpe scores, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bailey Falter won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Caleb Ferguson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Right side, hard hit. Gonzalez to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 2. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Tommy Pham. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Hill, a 6'4" lefty, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. See you later. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And there's the ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
This one in the air. Goldie. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3.
Trent Grisham.
But y'all ain't understand the scrimmage. Take the ball from the kids. We ain't even started the scrimmage. The world is mine. It's simple like 1, 2, 3. We say the music happens so.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
So digging in, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Two the count. Count is 3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Dominguez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 3.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Got no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick
Now
out.
batting, left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and now 2-0.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Joey Bart in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a slider in there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Now batting.
One down, runner at first. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spent. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for
So
New
out of the
York.
pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Luke
30.
Weaver. He's into the
Luke
game with the
Weaver.
bases empty. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates,
Right
Andrew
fielder,
McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball
0-1's the
right
count.
by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. And McCutchen is out. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and
Pirates.
here comes the closer, Dennis
Number
Santana.
60.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Center fielder,
So back
Cody
to the top of the
Bellinger.
order, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss as he chases that one
0-1.
darting out of the zone.
Ball 1.
And a count 1-2. That one out to right. McCutchen sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Volpe
That's a
at the
ball.
plate now. That's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Close
Ball
one, doesn't get the call. And the
2-0.
count is 2-0. That's
Ball
inside. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
3 balls,
Just
1 strike.
amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And the tying
ready,
run
ball four.
is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Up next
Hitter
for the
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy.